Okay, so today we're gonna work on the different body parts. We are gonna do that for 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rests, and we're gonna do 3 exercises, 3 or 4 rounds, depending a little bit on how the time is going. We're just gonna start with the warming up with a go with the flow. So you're just gonna follow me, and then we're gonna start later on the exercise with the upper body. Then we're gonna go to the abdominals, and then we're gonna go to the legs. Yeah. Make sure you have a pillow ready for your knees if they're a little bit in need of that. You have your 2 bottles or dumbbells, and you have your chair. Yeah, when everybody has that ready, we're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna place our feet flat on the floor, the arms go to the side, and we're just gonna let the knees drop right to left. Just to loosen up the spine a little bit. Wake up the hips. Good. Then we're gonna bring the leg straight. We're gonna bring one leg up. You're just gonna grab it on the back side, and you just pull it to you, and we're gonna hold it for a little bit. Then we're gonna change. Other leg up. You can keep your head up, or you can put your head on the floor. It's up to you. Okay, then both arms are above your head, and you're gonna come up with one leg and with your arms, but your head and shoulders stay on the floor. So you do not have to use too much of your abs yet when we are warming up the arms and legs. Very good. We're gonna place our feet flat again, arms wide, and again the knees go from right to left. Okay. And then we're gonna take the seat. You can put your legs however you want. We're gonna have the arms sideways. Keep your shoulders nice and low, and we're just gonna make small circles moving forward. Always keep your shoulders away from the ears, and your chest is up. And we're going to rotate backwards. Just make small circles. Very good. Then we're going to place the legs straight in front of you. Your hands are also in front of you. You try and push your chest up. You're going to keep your legs straight, and you're just going to lift it a little bit off from the floor. Yeah, so nothing too high, and try to focus on keeping your legs straight. Make sure your hands are in front of you, not behind you. If they're behind you, you're gonna lean on them, and that's not what you want. Couple more. We're gonna go back to the first exercise, but now we're gonna make some circles slightly in front. We're making a little V. Again, your chest is up and shoulders are down. And we're gonna rotate outwards. Good. Then we're gonna place the legs a little bit out. We're gonna go again in that sit-up position, so chest is up. And now we're gonna lift as well one leg. This one is definitely more difficult than the first one. So if it's too much, then close your legs a little bit. And yes, it's normal if you lean a little bit more back with this exercise. Officially you shouldn't, but it's a lot more difficult. Good. Now relax. Okay, we're gonna get the pillow for under the knees. And we're gonna start with just arching your back, also sink through your shoulder blades. And then we're gonna round the back, push the shoulder blades apart, chin to your chest, and we're gonna go again into arch. So don't only just move your lower back, but also move the upper back as much as you can. Don't go too quick. Really try and find the best settings all the way at the end. Good. Then we're gonna bring our right elbow, left knee together, and we're gonna make ourselves as tall as possible. So keep your spine nice and straight. Don't lift your leg up too high, just push it all the way back. And we're going to switch, other side. Good. And again, we're gonna round and arch. Very good. We're going to go to a standing position. Where we're just going to stand on one leg and you pull your knee to your chest. Try to keep your balance. And we're going to switch. Okay, then we're going to pull the heel to the bum. Keep your knees together as much as you can. And switch. Focus on the balance. And we'll switch. We're going to put the left heel forward, toes up. The right leg is going to bend. And I'm going to grab my toe from the left foot. So your left leg is straight. And your toes are up. And we're going to switch. So other leg is straight. gonna demonstrate the exercises for the upper body first. So they're all combinations. Yeah, so it's not gonna get too intense during the 45 seconds work. The first exercise, we're gonna start with the row. Then we're gonna stand up, do a biceps and a shoulder press. Yeah, so we're gonna lean forward. We roll the elbows up and back. We're gonna stand up, bring the arms in and up. Yeah, so the whole time we're gonna move through those items. Okay, so for the second exercise, we have the dumbbells or bottles. You are gonna start with your hands above your chest. You're gonna bend your arms slightly and you're gonna make a big circle till your elbows touch the floor. Then you're gonna bring it back up. Then we're gonna go with straight arms backwards and we're bringing it back up. So sideways is a little bit bent and backwards you try and keep them straight. And you keep alternating those two movements. Yeah? The third exercise, we're gonna use the chair where you're gonna do one dip. Then you're gonna put your arms straight, your chest up. You're gonna stretch one leg and you're gonna stretch one leg. Then we're gonna go again into a dip, stretch the leg, stretch the leg. Yeah? With stretching the leg, you want to keep your knees at the same level. So don't lift your leg up. It's just straightening the leg so that the quad is doing the work. Because doing dips for 45 seconds might be a little bit too long. Yeah. Then we're going to start in 15 seconds. 5 seconds. And we're gonna lean forward, roll the elbows up and back, stand up, biceps, and press up. We're gonna go back down, roll, biceps, and press up. You just keep moving. Make sure with the row, your legs are slightly bent and your back is nice and straight. And change. So we're gonna go to the floor. We're gonna lay down on our back. The arms are above your chests and we're gonna move to the side, bring it back up, and we're gonna move it backwards and back up. So bend your elbows slightly, going to the side, keep your arms straight, going to the back. Yes, put the dumbbells to the side. We're gonna go to the chair. Your hands are just next to your bum. And we're gonna dip down, arms locked, chest up, straighten your leg, straighten your leg. We're gonna dip and straighten the leg. Keep your knees together, so don't lift your legs up, just stretch the leg out. And this one is definitely the hardest one of the three, so keep it up. We have 15 seconds left. And rest. Good job. We're gonna go back to the standing version with the dumbbells, where we're gonna row and bicep and shoulders. And go. So lean forward, row, stand up, biceps and shoulder press. Make sure with the dumbbell row your back is nice and straight, your legs are slightly bent, and pull those shoulders backwards, not to your ears. Very good. And switch. So we're gonna go down to the floor onto our backs. Bring the hands above your chests and we're gonna move it to the side and backwards. Make sure your elbows are slightly bent to the sides, but you keep your arms straight going back. Make sure your hands always finish above your chest, not above your head. 10 more seconds. And switch. So we're gonna go back to the chair. Place our hands next to our bums and we're gonna dip. Keep your arms straight, stretch one leg out, the other one, and we dip again. If this is getting too much for your shoulders, you can also decide to leave the dip out of it, because just holding yourself into that position is already tough sometimes. Got 10 more seconds. And switch. We're gonna do one more round. So stand up with the dumbbells. We're gonna go again to start with the bend forward row. Yes. So bring your elbows back and up. Then you make a bicep curl and then you press it up to the ceiling. Always remember to pull your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure when you're doing the row that you bend your legs slightly and your back is nice and straight. Or at least as straight as you can get. Go to the floor. You're gonna lay down on your back. You bring the dumbbells above your chests and go. You're gonna open up to the sides and you're gonna let them go backwards. To the side, your elbows are always a little bit bent. Moving your arms backwards, you keep your arms nice and straight. We do not get too much triceps in there. Very good. 10 more seconds. switch. Put the dumbbells aside. Last time to the chair. And you're gonna start with a dip. And then you're gonna straighten out one leg, then the other one, and you dip. Good. Make sure your chest is nice and up. And your arms are really locked when you move your legs. Very good. Rest a little bit. Have a little bit of water. For the next round, you're gonna need your chair. You're gonna need the two dumbbells or bottles of water. And of course, you need the mat. The first exercise, we're gonna use the chair. We are gonna lean on our elbows on the chair. Important that your shoulders are always above your elbows, so don't push them back, that makes it difficult. Your shoulders are above your elbows. You're gonna make your body into a plank. You're gonna squeeze your butt cheeks together, pull your pelvis in, and then you're gonna alternate, pull the knee in and out. Yep, that is exercise number 1. For exercise number 2, we're gonna get both the dumbbells. We're gonna bring our legs up and we're gonna rotate right to left. So we're gonna do the Russian twist. If this is too difficult, put your heels down and you're gonna rotate. Yeah, so legs up is a little bit more difficult. Legs down is a little bit easier. Important, if you do start with your legs up, but suddenly throughout the time, you're gonna change the feeling from your abs to your lower back, put your heels down. Yeah, if you're gonna start to feel it in your lower back, it means your abs are not strong enough to maintain the endurance part of it. Put your heels down, get your focus back on your abs. Yep. Then the third exercise, you have 3 options. The first option is the one that, if it's possible, I would suggest you put your feet together, knees out. We're gonna roll back, tap the floor, and we're gonna come up, tap the toes. Yeah, if that is not possible, you have 2 other options. One is where you're just gonna lean back until you feel your abs and you're gonna come up. The other option is you're gonna lay down and you're gonna make crunches. Yeah? You can also decide in the rounds that you're actually changing from exercise with the last one. Yeah, that is all up to you. Okay, the first round I will join you again. And then I will guide you a little bit more. So in 15 seconds, we're gonna start with the plank. So make sure your shoulders are above your elbows. You get your body into a plank, squeeze your butt, and we're gonna pull the knee in and out. Make sure you keep on breathing. Okay, we're gonna change it to the floor. We're gonna get both dumbbells or bottles of water. If possible, your legs go up, and we're gonna rotate. Whenever it gets too much, just put your heels down and focus again on your abs. There's nothing wrong with doing that. The only wrong thing you can do is start to feel your lower back. And rest. Put the dumbbells aside. We're gonna put the feet together, knees out. And we're gonna move back. And we're gonna come up. So choose your version of what you wanna do. You can do the sit downs, you can do the crunches. They're all good, as long as you feel your abs doing the work. Very good. Okay, you guys are gonna go back to the chair, where we're gonna start with the plank and pull the knee into your chest. Yes, let's go. Keep your shoulders above your elbows. Squeeze your butt cheeks together and pull that pelvis forward. So we get most of the power onto the abs. And don't forget to breathe. Ten seconds left. Try to hold on. And switch. So we're gonna go back to the mat. We're gonna grab the dumbbells or bottles. You are gonna lean back and we're gonna rotate and go. Yes. You decide if you have your legs up or down. The focus is on rotating the upper body. Don't forget to breathe. If you can, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. The better you get at breathing in through the nose, the healthier you are gonna be. 10 seconds. And switch. Put the dumbbells aside. We're gonna place our feet together and knees out. And you choose which version you're gonna do. And go. If you do the full sit up, use your arms. If you do the crunches up high or low, keep your arms steady. Make always the movement so that you feel it in your abs, not in your lower back. Keep breathing. Breathe in, going down. Breathe out, going up. Last 10 seconds. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. We're gonna do one more round. So we're gonna go to the plank. Have the shoulders above the elbows and go. Alternately pull the knee to your chest. Keep on breathing. Keep squeezing your butt cheeks together. Keep the shoulders above the elbows. Maybe the last time we're going to do this exercise, so keep it up. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch. So we're going to go to the floor, grab the dumbbells or bottles. You're going to lean back and go. You're going to start to rotate. With this one, you're on attention the whole time, but still remember to breathe. Otherwise, it gets difficult very quickly. Listen to your body. If it says heels on the floor, then put them down. Focus on having those abdominals do the work. Last 10 seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and switch. We're gonna go to the last exercise, where you're gonna choose to do the full sit-up or you do the crunches. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you do the full sit-up, make sure you use your arm swing as well. And you tap your toes and you tap behind. When you're doing the crunches, make sure you only go as far as you feel the tension, and then you go back in or out. Every time you punch that tension into your abdomen. Sorry, keep the lower back out of the equation. Last 10 seconds. If everything is burning and screaming, it's fine. We're gonna go to the legs for the last round. And rest. Good. If that really hurted, then just lay down on the floor on your back and just make yourself nice and tall. Just stretch it out for a second. We are gonna go to the last round for the legs. The first exercise, we're gonna start on the floor. You're gonna have two options. The easier option is both feet on the floor, arms are on the floor, and we press the legs up and down. More difficult version is put your feet and knees together, your hips go up, and then I'm gonna stretch the leg out. So again, the knees are staying together and the hips stay up. So don't let it sink down. Always keep your hips nice and up. Yeah? So you decide which of the version you want to do. Then the second exercise, we're going to hold on to the dumbbells. You're going to put your feet a little bit wider apart, your toes slightly out. We're going to have the dumbbells in front, and we're going to sit back with the hips, and we're going to go back up. So this is a little bit of a wider stance squat. Yeah, if this is difficult for your knees, then you can always use the chair where you're gonna sit and stand. Yeah, that is up to you. Then the last exercise, you also have two options. The first option is taking a step back, tapping the knee onto the floor. If that's a problem for the knees, then you're gonna do the single leg deadlifts. So that means the dumbbells stay close to your leg, and your leg goes up and your upper body goes down. Yeah, so it's or the lunges or it's the deadlift, depending on how your knees are doing. Yeah? Okay, so we're gonna start on the mat. Everybody is ready. Good. In 15 seconds. We're gonna give it a start. Yeah, so the easier version is just hips up and down. with the feet together. And go. So we go up and down, or you stay up and you alternately stretch your leg out. Yeah, if your lower back is a little bit tense, this could be a little bit too much. Then just keep it with the hips up and down. Yeah, so now your body weight is more even. It's a little bit easier for the lower back. But on both occasions, the hamstrings and the glutes are doing a lot of work. Make sure you keep on working. Yes. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna place the feet a little bit wider, toes a little bit out, dumbbells are in front, and we're gonna bring the hips down and up. Keep your chest as straight up as you can. And remember, don't push the knees forward, so don't do that version, but set your hips back and down. So always push your knees back, not forward. Change. So we're gonna hold on to the dumbbells, and you're gonna or do backward lunges or the single leg that lifts, aka the airplane. And go. Make sure that you keep your back nice and straight, no matter which exercise you do. When you're doing the airplane, make sure the dumbbells stay close to your standing leg. That way it's easier to keep your back straight. And switch. So we're gonna go again to the floor for the hip thrusters. And go. So the hips go up and down, or you keep them up and you alternately stretch your leg out. Just listen to your body. If your lower back starts to spasm a little bit, then just bring both hips up and down. Don't force it too much. When you stretch your leg out, keep your hips nice and up. Check it every once in a while that you push them a little bit higher. You have to squeeze your butt cheeks together the whole time. And we're gonna switch. So we're gonna stand up with the dumbbells, and we're gonna do the wide stance squat. So feet a little bit wider apart, toes a little bit out, and go. So the hips go back and down. Keep your chest nice and up. Very good. This one, of course, you're gonna feel in your upper legs, a little bit into your glutes, and you might even feel your adductors, the inner side of the leg, do a little bit more work as well, or at least getting more stretched. 5 more seconds, keep it up. And switch. Good. If your knees are still doing good, do backward lunges. Otherwise, do the single leg deadlift. 3, 2, 1, and go. With the lunges, try to tap your knee to the floor. And always make sure that your chest stays nice and upright. When you're doing the single leg deadlift, keep your dumbbells close to your standing leg so your back is as straight as you can get it. The more the dumbbells will go forward, the more you're going to round your shoulders and therefore round your back. So keep them close. Last 10 seconds. Rest. We're gonna change last round. Last 3 minutes of work. We're gonna go down to the floor. Put the feet on the floor. And the hips go up. Let's go. So choose your version, hips up and down. Or keep your hips up and stretch your leg out. When you're stretching your leg out, make sure you keep your knees on the same level and you keep your hips at the same level. So check it halfway through that you push them up again so you know they are as high up as you can. When you go up and down, make sure when you go up you always squeeze your butt cheeks together even more. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Good. You're gonna stand up again, grab the dumbbells. We're gonna go to the wider stance squats. So put your feet a little wider, toes out, and go. The dumbbells are in front of you, but close to your body. Push your hips back and down, and keep your chest up as much as you can. Very good. Make sure you keep on breathing. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe up and out on the way up. Last 10 seconds. We're almost there. Switch. Last exercise of the day, the backward lunges or the single leg that lifts up to you and your knees. And go. When you're doing the lunges, always keep looking ahead. So you keep your body nice and upright. Doing this single leg deadlifts, keep your back nice and straight. So that means the dumbbells stay close to your leg. You pull your shoulders back. Last 15 seconds. Keep the pace going. That was it. Well done. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you, Paula.
You are welcome.